Hey everybody, welcome back to Planet Coaster and Acute Park. So last episode, we started creating this monstrosity. And and I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's that tall to me. Maybe just because it is against the hill here. I don't know, but at the end here, it has a lot of speed. And things look, the ratings of it are kind of high up here. But then once it starts going down over these hills, it just fear, nausea, skyrockets. Not great, as you can tell with this test. See, it's like, those numbers are kind of high, but look at that excitement. It jumps up, but then we see 8s, and things are scary. So, a couple things I can do. One, I'm going to increase the bank on this. People will say, hey, just put brakes. I don't want to put brakes. Brakes, they're a thing in the game, but no one uses brakes in real life. I know how much that sentence is going to hurt people. No, I don't want to use brakes because it's the end of the first hill. I'm not going to throw brakes at the bottom here to slow it down. I'm going to try to bank this more to cut down on the fear going over here. And then I'll make these hills higher to try to eat up some speed. And we'll see if that works. So, here we go. Brakes. What's a brake? No one knows. Brakes? That's just a made-up word. Yeah, I feel like the banking on this is completely gone when it used to exist. And I have a feeling... Where did it go? I was thinking, maybe I hit smooth all, which made it disappear, but there is zero bankage to this turn here. So, that's fascinating. I don't know what happened. It's gone. I don't know where it went. Do I want to bank it more that way? I guess I can. Okay. Good. Let's see what happens. Here it comes. I think. It's kind of hard to see it with the height markers. I have no idea where the ride is. It's got to be. Yeah, I see the tops of the people's head over the 0 in 350. All right, down it comes. What do we got? Good numbers. Good numbers. Good numbers. Okay, through here we didn't hit the 6 at all, I don't think. It was around 4. That's good. I like that. Okay. Now we got to work on this right here. And the first thing I'm going to do, I feel like the track might be a little wonky here. It's not like, wait a sec. No, you don't think that could be it, do you? Remember it was, there's a slightly different angle here. Because it was going this way, it was going to hit the wall, and I moved it like 4 degrees over. That's about where I think the crazy spike happens, and I bet you that's what's causing problems. Which is dumb. Alright, I'm going to hit smooth all here. It's going to lift it out of the ground, make that hill not as crazy. And then we're going to select all of this. And lift it up and see what happens. Because now that'll eat up more speed. We are going to have to smooth this out a bunch. It's kind of gross. Good. This right here is also going to have to change. This hill is less crazy than the first hill. That also might be part of it. The hills might just be insane. Those are better numbers. Still a little much here. I still don't know what's driving that 8. It might just be because if you... maybe that's part of it. Let's smooth it out some more. Yeah, I like that better. It's more of a gliding... Okay. And, we're even going to do the same for over here. We'll smooth this out a bit. And I might need to make this hill taller, too. Which I don't mind doing. Oh, yep, we have a problem now. Yeah, let's make this taller. Perfect! That's a joke, by the way. So smoothing it all just... Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we don't want this. We want that. Up to there. Smooth all there. And then we'll do the same on this side, except for over here. Okay, let's see what happens here. It's kind of nice, the timing of everything. Oh, we're still at the 7s. We never hit 8, though. And we're at high excitement. I'm trying to think. I could lift that up a little bit more. It's just very quick. It's a speedy ride. And maybe these hills are just, you know, it's a smaller park. So maybe that's part of it. The hills really aren't as big as I think they are, just because everything's a smaller scale because of how big I made this park. That could be part of it too. Remember when I was concerned about the speed of this thing? Good times. It's not a concern at all anymore. Alright. Here it comes again. It's nice that I can edit it by the time it gets up and goes through another cycle. 70 miles an hour. Still seeing a 7 there. We don't hit 8 anywhere, but I don't know. I guess I can just keep building it and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I add some trim brakes, which I don't want to do. What if I do add trim brakes? Target speed, 13 miles an hour. That's as fast as I want this. Let's go 40. I feel like excitement's mostly the same, but fear is down. Fear's in the green most of the time. I think I'm gonna keep those brakes. As much as I said I don't want brakes, I think that helped out a lot. Like a lot. Crap. I want to see what speed it is going over here. If it actually goes down to 40 or... It doesn't kick it down too much. But it's enough. Okay, let's keep going with the coaster. I don't know where I'm going to bring this thing to. It is kind of right in the front of the park. And we have a wooden coaster here I have to avoid. We have a lot of other crap I have to avoid. And I need to get it right back to here. So, maybe we'll go underground with it. Possibly. Because I don't know where else to take this thing. It wasn't... I don't know what I was thinking. Might not have been the greatest plan. I don't know. I just wanted the coaster in the front of the park. I don't know. You know, I say I'm going to do something, I start to do it, I'm like, hey, this isn't working out great. Let's just keep going and see what happens. And we're at that moment right now. Non-inverted. Let's do one of these things. Wait a second. Can I do one of these things? I probably don't have enough speed through here. But I think that would be kind of cool. Or a good old-fashioned overbank turn left. Oh dear God, look at those supports. Yeah, maybe doing that right after a hill isn't the greatest idea. Okay, what if we get rid of the hill? And then at the bottom here we just say, yeah, sure, do the thingy. Just looking at other pieces. I may need to move some stuff, but if I can get this to work, it'd be pretty awesome. The supports are probably going to have to go. They are... Oh, no. Someone put a freaking wooden coaster here. Who could have been the person to do that? There's no way. Physics says this is not going to work at all. That's a really big piece of track. Hold on. Can I make that smaller? I need to make that smaller. That's more reasonable. Where's the train? It's up there. Let's see what happens. I spent way too much time building this thing. Freaking supports. Oh my god, it barely makes it. As in, it barely doesn't make it because it didn't make it. Almost. I'll make it smaller. That should do it. But that's going to be an issue. It's almost not an issue. But that is indeed an issue. Which is kind of lame. I may be able to do something like move it. Just kidding. I can't. This could work, though. As long as no one hits their head on anything. Damn it. I panicked. I wanted to see if the... I feel like the wooden coaster clears it. But I don't actually know. That's what I want to check. Okay. Is this thing doing a thing? Where's the train? Is the game paused? The game is paused. Why do I have that selected? Go faster! So much of the past 2 videos has just been waiting on this thing to get to the part of the track that I want to be at. Down it goes. Look at the stats. See, it jumps up to a 7, and this is a pre-made part. I don't know what you want me to do with that. It makes it. And guess what? No one's getting decapitated just yet. Okay, that looked a little bit violent. Wait, where the hell's this wooden coaster at? It's gonna come around the bend here. We're not gonna speed anything up because I will miss it again. Look at that. They clear it. We have a little bit more wiggle room here. I'm keeping it. We're doing it. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm doing it. Edit track. Don't say... Why? Why would you tell me to do that? I should probably smooth this. It looks a little wonky right here. If I even can smooth it. Oh no, it definitely is a little wonky. Just look at the way that track is going, and then it just goes, yeah! Oh no. Oh no! How'd this happen? Is it smooth alling? I feel like it's making it worse. No, quit attaching to the frickin' frick. Oh my frick. So I just shuffled the whole damn thing over. Good enough. Alright, track. So you might be wondering, well, where are you going to send this thing? I have no idea. Oh, that's a decent amount of speed through here. That is a good question. A question I do not have an answer to. She may go right through the top of this thing. Steamroll the wacky freaking thing I did right there. We are gonna need to bank a little bit, I think. Well, let's turn angle snap on so we can keep everything even. Right here we're fine. But we're gonna start to need to turn. We're gonna start to need to turn. No, we need to start to turn. There we go. Or bank and turn. We need to bank because we're about to turn. Because we need to turn. Because we're about to hit the freaking wall. Let's start the bank here. I don't know how fast it was going, but I think it was fast enough. I don't know, part of me's like, hey, it would be kind of cool to have it straight down the main path, but at the same time, part of me's like, kind of dumb. So maybe not. And then part of me's like, hey, let's go back and go over the arch again. Well, then where am I gonna... I should do that. I think I am going to do that. We're going to go back over the arch and just go right under this track. And then the exit, or the station to get back home is right there, so. We're doing it. Can't stop me. It's happening. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. That means we are going to have to go whip. Back that up. I can't drag that forward anymore. Okay, good. Didn't want to. But we're going to have to do that instead. So close to hitting so much stuff. Oh boy. Professional coaster builder right here. Okay, so we're going to start to angle upwards now. Get that bank out of there. And see, now it's going to be dumb. It's always dumb. Because look at the crazy angle. We're going to have to turn off angle snap. We're going to have to go back to about here. And now we need to find the perfect spot to make this work. The juicy... Let's just hope that's it. Juicy! I don't even want to turn angle snap on. I think now I can. Oh boy, that's not centered. Like, at all. Like, I want the middle of the hill to be right there. I could always just do that. Perfect. That's gonna need some smoothing. It's all gonna need smoothing. It's all kind of a mess. Yeah, but then we have to watch out for this hill. I don't know the speed. Why are you turning like this? Why do you hate me so much, game? Oh, that's why. Apparently somewhere it wasn't exact like I wanted it to be. That's what I get. That's what I deserve. I kind of just wish everything was nice and organized, but it's not. The edge of the park is not straight on with the grid, which is not straight on with anything. I don't think it's a mess. Everything is just slightly off. I feel like I always have that problem with these games. Planet Zoo did the same thing where everything was just slightly off. And every time I try to do scenery in this game, everything is just slightly off. Now, that might have to change, but let's start a test. Oh, the test was started. Let's unpause the game. What a terrific coaster. Faster. Go, go, go. Okay. It goes up. It goes down. It goes up. It goes down. Oh god, we hit a 7.5 through there. Why? It's dumb. Oh boy. This is gonna hurt. Nope, we're still good. Somehow. Yeah, I am gonna go over through this area. Don't worry. Boy, it enters the station extraordinarily fast. I can't believe the... Oh my... You exceed the G-force, idiot! I mean, where? 5.71... 7.37's literally nothing, okay? That's only, what, 7 times the force of gravity? So... It's nothing. I feel like they're exaggerating a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot heat maps exist. I haven't used heat maps in such a long time. Because all my coasters have been so small, I've never needed to. Holy crap, I forgot they existed. Yeah, I have a feeling it was the end of the ride that really screwed things up. If you look at lateral, that's a very dark purple. Oh yeah, 7.37. So, that needs to change. But let me first go over the rest of the ride. Smooth out things that need to be smoothed. And bank things that need to be banked a little bit more. Whoop. 7.37. It's literally nothing. You might be saying that's crazy. You know, people are going to be turned into a red paste on the ride. I'm like, nah, it's Nothing. 7. Speak to me when we hit 10, okay? Now that's a little bit of G-force 10, but 7? Pfft, please. These are all jokes, by the way. Have to specify or people are gonna think I'm serious. Smooth all this. It's my favorite button in the game, the smooth all button. Come over here. Come up here. Just seeing the hills go from what the hell is that to, okay, yeah, no, that looks like it makes sense. Feels pretty good. Rapid fire. I wish I could just hold it, though, instead of spam clicking it like crazy. Or maybe I'm using the feature wrong. I don't know. Probably. Okay, and now this end. We ran out of room pretty quickly. And we have a lot of speed still. I could just throw trim brakes, which I'll probably do. The goal was originally just to, you know, have the hill come... I wanted more of a flat entryway back into the station. But I threw another hill up instead, so we're kind of in a predicament right now. Predicament. This is a dumb word. We have a problem. I could just lower this and do what I just said I was going to do. But if we get some extra airtime there, I'm going to go with the extra airtime, which means more excitement. Let's see what happens here. I have edited the coaster. Where the hell is the coaster? Did it get stuck up there? Where did it go? It never existed in the first place because the test hadn't started. I love it. All right, here we go. Goes up and down. We know it can do all this. We know the ratings are good, but kind of high, especially through here. Okay, right here. Numbers are still in the 7s, whatever. I just can't believe how much speed it still has. And that is why we're keeping that hill. Okay, it got a little bit better. I think we fixed that G-force problem. Yep. 6.82. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm going to increase the breakage on this and see what happens. We're at 40. Let's drop it to 30. Go faster. Actually, I'm going to stop and then start just to make sure that it works. And that we're going to get results on this test. This is going to be essentially the rest of the video here. Is just trying to get this thing's numbers to be decent. And there's probably a lot of things I can do, but... will I do them? Probably not. 6.82. Is that better? I don't know. I can't remember the first one. I think it's better. Let's drop it another... let's go to 20. Now, these brakes might just be slowing it down to... no matter how much I make that, it might just be slowing it down to the exact same speed. Yeah, see, that's why I avoided the first time. We didn't get results because I changed it mid-run. Yeah, no matter what the target speed is, if it's decelerating at its maximum through there, you know, the results aren't going to change. Speed-wise. I haven't been paying attention to the speed of it coming out of there. Yep, see, okay, that's exactly what's happening. We're just running out of room here with the brakes. I could just throw more brakes right there. And that should change stuff, but we're going to stop, start, because I changed it mid-run. 6.82. It's a number to beat. We're at 20 miles per hour target speed, which is going to be interesting. See what happens here. It was around 60, I think, when it went over those hills. It does make it over, I think barely. That has to be... that sucks! What? Okay, no, fine, whatever. Let's up it to 30. I just don't feel like getting rid of those brakes. I'm that lazy. 6.82 without those brakes. That's the number. Show me good results. I feel like I could probably do something near the end of the ride to make it not terrible, too. It's 6.3 again. Oh, my God. Fine. Be that way. 50. I forget what I had it set to before. I can just Control-Z everything. It'll be fine. 6.82. I can't... We're losing a lot of fear with this, but I don't know. I feel like the drop in excitement isn't worth the drop in fear. Like, we're losing more excitement than we should be and not losing as much fear. It's the same number. Okay. Get the hell out of here. I'm keeping it. I don't care. What about right here? Target speed. Let's just make that 10. It doesn't matter. I don't know what else I can do through here. I could maybe put trim brakes in. Down here. I'm going to try it. Let's see what happens. That probably made it worse. Honestly, I feel like that made it worse. This is going to make it way worse. Fear is going to drop like 2, and excitement's going to drop like 7. We're going to be in the negatives with excitement. And that's how it happens. Watch. Yeah, we just have a 9 right here. Watch this. Told you. Fear barely dropped at all. Excitement plummeted. What did I say? Get rid of that garbage. Honestly, get rid of that garbage too. And stop. Let's ride the damn thing. Here we go. Get this. I want the stats off my screen because if I want to take a what? If I want to take a thumbnail while riding said ride, I don't want that big freaking thing there. Here we go. The best Giga coaster in the world. The most accurate Giga coaster in the world. Is this thing even testing? I feel like it's not. It is not. Thank you for letting me just sit on the ride without it moving. It's my favorite part. And we're off. There's a bird, everybody. Look at that bird. Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. Frickin' pigeon. I don't know, the Shane Hill is kind of cool. Like, it's weird. I've never built a coaster like this in this game, I don't think. I never have had a giant mountain to work off it in this game, I don't think. So, it's new. It's interesting. I could literally hop out right now and be fine. At the peak of the thing. I do got to work on this tunnel a little bit. I could still hop out right now and be fine. Not so much now because we're starting to pick up speed. It'd be a long tumble. And here we go. It just doesn't feel that fast. I don't know what those ratings were saying. This does not feel that fast. It's so weird. It's like you see it third person or scoped out of it, and it's like, damn, that thing's going real fast. But now it just, like right through here seems like it's the normal speed that it should be. But I don't know, I didn't have any fear while riding this. I had no fear at all. I don't know why the fear was so high through there. It felt normal to me. I don't have an answer. I do, however, have a 6.82 rating again, which is what I want, and I'm done. I'm not changing that anymore. So, it needs a name, and I think I am going to get rid of the supports. Why? Because I have between 50-something and 80. It's jumping all over the damn place. 81. 82. Stuck at 82. But if I look at the park, it drops down to 60-something. And if I move up 90s, 65, 43, 44, frame rate, just be consistent. That's all I ask. That's asking for too much. Yeah, I'll probably just get rid of the supports. But I'm going to end this one here. This thing needs a name. Feel free to suggest a name. It's a Giga Coaster. That's all I got. It's the most accurate Giga Coaster ever. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, share the video if you enjoyed it. Help it a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time.